to rest in the well of endless tears.
What is that?
It's a thing. I mean, it's not, it's not how you think it is.
So it's not Fairfax's fragment of an ancient parchment?
Okay, it's what you think it is.
Loretta, I thought you were smarter than that. Fairfax is never gonna stop hunting us now. What were you thinking?
We have a volcano that could bury the tomb before we get to it, before we see it, before we preserve its memory. This is...
I'm sorry, is that what we're doing? Because no one told me, or when were you gonna tell me?
Why would I tell you?
We're in this together. I came here to rescue you.
You know you're not Dash, right? You don't ride in on a white horse to rescue people. You spray yourself with bronzer and you stand in front of wind machines, which is great for you.
How would you have any idea what I'm actually like?
I know you. You're a pretty open book, Alan.
Okay, then who am I?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you were homecoming king, and you coasted on your good looks to LA, but then realized being the most handsome kid in the middle of nowhere doesn't mean you're going to be a star. Oh, until one day when a woman who couldn't publish her book on Spanish colonization in the Atlantic decided to write a romance novel, chose you at random to be on the cover. Lucky for you and her, the novels were a smashing success. She kept writing her schlock. You kept posing. Neither one of us becoming who we'd hoped we would be. And then one day we both died in the jungle on one of those Atlantic islands I wrote about all those years ago. Right?
Mm-hmm. Sarasota, by the way. It's not nowhere. Grew up there with my mom and two sisters, and yeah. I started modeling because I wanted to get away. It was the only job that I could think of that could take me to all the places that I always dreamed of going. And then finally to Los Angeles, where I posed on the cover of your romance novel. And I was so embarrassed that one of my friends might have seen me in that wig on the cover of your book that I avoided talking to them for months. And then one day, I'm walking home, I hear this lady yell, "Dash!" She runs up and she is so happy. And then I thought, how could I be this embarrassed about something that makes people this happy? Loretta, you can do whatever you want. If you don't want to write anymore, don't write. But don't minimize the people that love your work by calling it schlock. That's not fair to them. You know what's ironic? I thought you, of all people, would know not to judge a book by its cover.
Judge a book by its cover model.